Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, I'll be doing my first listen / full-on review to PIXY's second mini album here called Fairyforest Temptation. Now, I've been only hearing good things from you guys in the comment section down below ever since I did my initial reaction and review to their title track, of course, called Addicted, the MV for All. And I just feel like with this review, I have a good feeling that I will dive into PIXY even more in terms of discography, look back upon their first mini album too, and see what's up, and maybe even their covers as well. I think at some point on my recommendation feed, I was recommended by a specific cover by a member who covered a Changmo song even, which I would more than be happy to look at and watch, I should say. And from what I'm seeing here on the track listing, we have an intro track, some B-sides, one of the B-sides towards the fandom, To.Winxy's of course, and English versions for Bewitched, Moonlight, and then instrumental versions as well. But enough talk, guys. Let's just get into this album review now. So for the first track we have here is the intro track called End of the Forest. Let's go. Wow. What a intro. Why I feel like I'm all sudden in like a Netflix horror movie.
Can you just let me know?
Ooh, the strumming here.
The moon is coming closer.
Moon is coming closer.
And soon I'll be greedy. And I think I'm gonna have insomnia.
Oh my goodness. These strings here. These horns here. Dun 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 dun. These epic timpani drums. What? What? What a journey I'm taking on with this intro. The static on the TV, some sort of sampling the static noise sounds. Some power cord or power jack sound. What? This intro is like anything I've ever heard before, and it's good amount in length. I think it really connects to Addicted so well, but like just from the jump here, the dialogue is very, very, very scary per se.
Where are the wings?
Start. And then there's the strumming.
The
Dun,
moon is
dun,
coming
dun,
close.
dun. And it just feels like I'm in a corridor, like, or a hallway, and then it's just like these doors left and right and in front, and like these strings, dun 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 dun. Some sharp strings on the side here. Like these horns, though. These epic drums, like timpani drums. Dun, 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 dun. The fact that they incorporate I'm addicted. Oof. So good. The static and then this makes me I'm like, whoa, what is this like almost synthwave influence? I really want to hear PIXY do synthwave now, because just a brief sampling of this, hearing a brief sampling of this, it works so well. Added it with the guitar work, electric guitar work, obviously. Electronic drums. But yeah, all in all, what an intro. What an intro. End of the Forest. I could totally see them perform like the intro into the title track, Addicted. I could totally see that. But let's just get into the first B-side. So this first B-side is called Bewitched. Now, I've got to admit, when bringing this up, I was quite intrigued per se by seeing the amount of performances that they've already put out towards this song. It's so interesting how I'm seeing a lot of their songs being promoted, like not only their titles, but their B-sides as well. We love to see it. Definitely gonna have to check out the performance with y'all on the channel here at some point, but let's just get into it. Ooh, such a mysterious start here. Man, this bass is very dark with it in terms of the tone. Whoa! Like the ticking, like the percussion work to the snares here. Or that snare drum, it works so well. Of Dia there. And Ella here. With these claps of some sort. Where's this going though? Oh my! Okay. But the vocal layering in this and the details, I love it. Speaking of what I'm loving here, the strings here though. Oh my! This verse 2 though. Breathing here on the left side, right side. And a rhythm guitar? Okay. So tasteful with the vocal delivery, but the vocal layering as well. Yeah. Oh, so good. A little slight ring there. Okay, this must be the bridge. These. Tell him. No way. What? And with these synths here? Woo. And these strings again? Where have I been, guys? I mean, I wish I got on this track earlier. Bewitched. Literally, like, either my second favorite or number one favorite song from PIXY. Seriously, guys, I know it's still early for PIXY, but Bewitched here, the levels of nuances and details that were considered, from the littlest of details to the big, like, details of this song. And what I mean is, like, the backbone to this song to the overall seasoning to this song per se. Now, let me get into more detail of what I mean by that. What I mean in the backbone is that really grimy bass to these sharp electronic sounds that make it, like, feel bewitching or something like that, or horrific, or, you know, add that, like, mysterious feel to it. To the snare drums and hi-hats, but how really captivates us just like that. Goes to show you, with more and more releases, she's just really solidifying the spot for being my bias in the group. But I feel like the team utilizes all the members so well in this song in terms of their skill sets. And what I mean by that is, whether it's when it comes to, you know, their range, whether it's the very, very high notes, or the moments where it's like, you gotta put your stank face on, like, the moments where they have a lot of attitude with it. They just have a way of capturing your attention with their voices, and I think that's truly with how they deliver their voices throughout all their songs, including Bewitched here. And it makes so much sense why they promoted this song. Can't even imagine how the choreography is gonna be attached to this, and performance-wise overall. But it makes sense. Everything's adding up now on why they released an English version for this song, including for the next B-side I'm gonna check out after this by PIXY, because I find myself in moments where there are those songs, those it-feel songs that can have a reciprocal feel to it, where it's like, you could put out the original version, right? But you could also put out the English version or the Japanese version. A great example of that is Early Days from Oh My Girl, that put out not only just, like, their original tracks, but also not only a Japanese version, but a Mandarin Chinese version as well. And you gotta be careful when you're doing that, mind you, because I've heard a lot of songs have an English version, but the syllables don't add up. Nothing makes sense to at the same time. So I'm really interested in the English version. I'm sorry I'm getting ahead of myself here, but at the same time, let me talk about the other members. Ella is a huge record. I really love her parts in this song as well, and just how she hits everything. But the way that the vocal layering is done and adjusted, I'm gonna have to point out, is slightly different here and there. How the transitions are done so smoothly, and how a member picks it up from another member, I'm gonna have to definitely point that out. And especially that second chorus near the end of the song to wrap things up. But let's just get back into it. This very boisterous, like, feel, and mysterious, like, epic start is everything. Bit of that snare drum. And then, no, this is the snare drum. No, the sharp, what is it right here? It was the snare drum, and then the sharp sounds, and it picks up with Dia herself. Really gets us, like, captivated right from the jump. And then I love that. I can't really pinpoint it. It's some sort of electronic element going that's Dun, 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 dun. It's back and forth, back and forth. Not as fast as everything else going in the song, mind you, at the start here. But it's like keeping the steady pace, and I really love that in the back there. On the distorting of the bass, and then you told me. And this is what I'm talking about. It makes so much sense why they made an English version. Good amount of these English lines just fit so well in this song. Now add in these 808 claps or whatever. Whether it's a percussion instrument that's doing that. But then it builds up. Some sort of, you know, vocal effect going on there. But then that samkyo, and then it goes into the with the come on. So memorable upon first listen. Now I want to hear this actually here. Oh my goodness. Even more details discovered in here. I feel like there are some strings in the back here quite briefly. And I love it when a song has, let's say, these instruments, whether it's a guitar, strings, trumpets, brass instruments, that are done in one way, but then they're done completely different later on, but I briefly hear it there. It adds like this very dramatic feel to it, right? Right there, on the left side. But that that laugh there, oh my goodness! There's the strings again. Now, the strings are fully introduced. I love how the strings are just that evident in the song. And then this verse 2 by Satbyul. You can correct me if I'm wrong here. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play out here. I just love this verse 2 here so much. But then the transition here, whether it's that vocal layering by Lola, you know what I'm saying? It's Lola, obviously, here, apparently, based on the lyrics that I'm seeing here. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But notice this. The brief breathing here. But, you know, that's the little sub details again. Add so much to the song. The layering, or it's like Satbyul and Lola, or Lola by herself with the vocal layering, but then it's removed, Lola by herself, and then if I wasn't able to predict this, the fact that a rhythm guitar jumps into play, I'm like, what? But it works. It oddly works. Just the details, right? The bass, to the distorting of the bass, the vocal layering, and then yep, it's those strings again. Oh, yeah, I feel like there's a good amount of vocal sampling in here too. Other than regular samplings, but Fight me. That is cool. That is cool. I keep my focus on you. The slight ring there. And then we're in this bridge. And I just love how the piano comes into play again. Those strings again. And then we build up again. For some reason. We're the PIXY. I love how they shout that out, you know what I'm saying? There's a good amount of sing-alongable factor to it. There's a lot of memorable and iconic lines in the song, and the details, the nuances, the transition, and the pickup lines from the other members, how they pick it up from each other. So good. Yes. Right here, this like second chorus. Let's draw me and you on the night. Come in closer. So mesmerizing. Oof. And then the back and forth strings. Wow, gotta give it to the team behind PIXY and just all the members on this song. This is not only a gem and a half a song. I feel like PIXY is a gem of a group. They are so out of this world, and I am so glad that I discovered them, and I can't even imagine how their discography is gonna grow. Like, I just hope that consistency continues, because from, mind you, this is like literally my very first time starting to dive into the discography of PIXY, and it's been literally more than a treat. So with that being said, let's just get into the next B-side now. So for the second B-side we have here, it is called Moonlight. Now, as I was bringing this up, I noticed that there's an MV for it. I'm probably gonna have to catch up and binge quite a bit of PIXY videos, including their MVs. Now, I'm seeing the The Answer team across all of these tracks. I forgot to mention it for the intro track, of course. Sorry about that, but I just love it when there's just this consistency in the early stages of any idol group, whether it's a girl group or a boy group, to really establish that signature sound. But that does not exactly mean you should limit yourself in terms of genre and style, you feel me? So yeah, really interested in how this one is gonna play out, so let's just get into it. Ooh, loving the bass here. Ooh, Dia, right away. There's a really nice bass line to this. Loving that rhythm guitar as well in this. That snare drum. Wow. There's a nice groove to this song, and I feel like the vocal delivery plays a huge part in this. You know, the likes of the whispering. Ooh. Man, that guitar. The song structure is quite interesting in this one. I'll talk about it later, but there's a snare drum again. So fun. Like I said, the groove to it is just truly due to the rhythm instead of the bass line. But these extra elements and how everything's mixed and mastered in this is done so well. But those swirling disco strings, I am so going crazy for. Hey. Wow. Whoa. Man, those electronic drums. What a vibe of a song, guys. I feel like them taking the electro pop route with quite a bit of retro influences is everything. And the reason why I say that is, like, sure, electro pop, they could have went like full on like digitally done and all. And obviously, like, when it comes to whether it's a rhythm guitar or drum kits, they can be done electronically. But my point is, I just love the addition of the swirling disco strings here and there, the classic electronic drums that tends to be used in retro-based genres, whether it's disco, synthwave, the list truly goes on. But song structure-wise really got me, and most importantly, the vocal delivery by all of the members. Like Ella, her voice coming through in this, and specifically her rap, the likes of Dia at the start, right from the jump, and then it was Daejong, right? See, I'm still trying to familiarize myself, and of course there's some lost in translation when it comes to lyric videos, but man, oh man, song structure wise, essentially what I feel like broke down here is we got a brief, really quick intro by Dia herself, then into verse 1 with Dia continuing, and then it went to Ella, if I recall correctly. But instead of going from that verse 1 into a pre-chorus, we immediately jumped into a verse 2, and then pre-chorus, chorus, yada yada yada. And then later on, we got hit with a verse 3 before we got hit with that beautiful bridge that I feel like mends things together so well, guys. What a great start. But yeah, let me go from the start here and break things down and stuff that I may have missed and point out the things that I truly loved in this song. Like I'm saying, that bass line, I love how it sets the tone to the song. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and then initially here, the kicking of the. It's that like bass or rhythm guitar going on there, and then we hit it with verse 1. But I feel like she really caught my attention immediately right from the jump here so well. And then there's like these let me see here. like hi-hats, and then I would say during the transition here, because I just heard it now, I just realized it, like some sort of percussion instrument, cowbell into Ella here. Yeah. Man. There's electronic drums transitioning. The way that the delivery at times can be so smooth, yet so rapid with it is so cool. And then that like doubling effect, you know, the vocal layering that tends to be in unison, and I like how it's just done like that in this song. There's the snare drums. Some very grungy like guitar work or something going up and down or something going on here. I really love it how, like I said, how it's mixed. It's like very back and forth motion to it. There's those disco strings that are you know what I'm saying? Love how the guitar goes up the scale, down the scale. And then, I believe, hold up, let me identify here. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, so that's the verse 3 there. And then you bring it back earlier here. Yeah. Just how Ella delivers this. Hold up. Let's dance above the moon. Na, na, na. Come on. Dance with the moonlight. And I love how the lyrics are quite sensical with it, and the dance with the moonlight, dance with the moonlight, it just gets so engraved in your mind. It takes your body over and you just want to dance along, you feel me? Yeah, from the hi-hats to the snares to the retro instruments and elements. So good. Now this is like the brief bridge, I believe, and then right here, Sua really got me here, I think, with this dance above the moon. How there's more emphasis, not only at the very end. It's like the moon move, you feel me? Like every second. It's just. And then Daejong, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Woo! And then what they did here, what was cool here, I just love how certain elements and instruments are taken away. Bit of the string work, and then the drums only here. The hi-hats. Yeah. and then everything's run back. And just like those, man, just how everything comes into play in that kind of succession. It works so well. The transitions between the sections, how everything was laid out, you know, the certain parts that were distributed in the song. This is so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. But all in all, very dreamy, very mesmerizing per se. But Moonlight, I really love this B-side. Can't believe I was missing out on this for quite some time. But gonna be adding it to the playlist and in the loop on the repeat for sure, because this is so up my alley, and it just hits all the right heart notes and all, or I should say it hits all the right notes and the right things that I really want in electropop song, but with obviously retro elements. And I feel like added with the rap, that high notes, and just how everything is put together so beautifully, mixed and mastered. Everything, and that goes to show you when it comes to the team The Answer, they know what they're doing. They know what's up, and everything just that's done so smoothly, like, almost like on a conveyor belt, like from start to finish. And like I said, just that intro, verse 1, multiple verses, not only just 2, and really utilizing the facets of all the members, you know, I'm trying to say their skill sets, you know, and haven't heard anything like this out there, specifically like this, and how everything it was played out in that kind of succession, as I said. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is called Still With Me. For the fans, the fandom, of course, Winxy, we love to see it. Now, obviously, as you can tell here, I brought up the special music video, and I truly thought to myself, why not do this for the album review, go far and beyond with it, because honestly it's hard to do full-on separate videos time to time when it comes to editing and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this. Let's just dive into it. Of course, the intro. Ooh. Right away.
I can see your eyes. 짙은 어둠에도 I can hear your voice. 깊은 침묵에도 저 멀리 멀리야 특히 손에 닿지 않아.
These lyrics though.
Still with me.
Set me alright. This is breaking me and cutting me so much, but I'm loving the lyrics that I'm seeing here so much. This piano work too. These strings.
버텨온 것처럼 매번 습관처럼 좌절했던 날도 이젠 alright. I can see your eyes 짙은 어둠
Drums here.
I can hear your voice 깊은 침묵에도 저 멀리 머리 어떻게 손에 닿지 않아도 Still with me You're still with me Still with me
네, 저희 시작전에 인사부터 드리겠습니다. 저희 파이팅 있게 열심히 할 테니까 응원 잘 부탁드립니다. 인사드리겠습니다. 셋, 넷, 빅마비! 안녕하세요, 빅스입니다. 열심히 하겠습니다. 파이팅!
I'm in shambles, guys. I'm literally in shambles, guys. This song, I don't even know if I can go through a second listen of this. Because all I'm thinking of, right, is just the trials and tribulations that PIXY goes through. Now, this is coming from someone who's like not heavily familiar with PIXY, am I right? And just getting into the fandom, of course, and become a Winxy, of course, and still familiarizing with things and such. But the brief moments that I saw in this special music video, it shows me how hard all the members work, and knowing that they're coming from a small label, small company, yet I see the choreography that they do, the songs that they come through, the way that they're able to showcase themselves, like express themselves and show their true colors as one. You know, they have their own true colors, but each and every member has their own true colors, and then bring everything together. But also show that in this song for the fans, Still With Me. This is a song that I just really want to tuck inside my heart and just take with me forever and ever. This is one of those few evergreen type of songs that are so meaningful and special, you feel me? Every single line just drew me into tears and tears. But also the low moments that I saw, the highest of high moments that I saw in this special music video. I really want to relay this. Like, PIXY, it just seems like they work so hard all the time. Like, even though I don't have time for even my like top favorite artists and idols, and for me to really get in to watch the behind the scene videos and like every single performance, you know, this song is just so special. This song is just so special, guys. Wow. We're gonna have to get back into this. We're gonna have to literally get back into this from the start here, from the very start.
안녕하세요, 픽시입니다. 열심히 하겠습니다.
Just from the group intro, and then the piano work So beautifully done. Whether it's in the dance practice room, the recording room, it's like, wow, immediately seeing this in this, I'm like, man. And these English lines work so well. And that's the thing too, you gotta keep in mind. Like, a lot of these groups, like PIXY, they not only have their idol life, they have their school life as well. To be able to balance both schedules like that is just so unbelievable. And I'm not necessarily saying it's like, you know, a good thing that they're like heavily busy on both ends of the spectrum, but it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time management and everything to really do that, and you have to push yourself so much to really make ends meet for both positions, you know, being part of an idol group and taking up school as well, right?
You're still with me.
Oh my goodness, and I'm such a sucker for these songs that hit me emotionally, guys. I've said this time and time again throughout my album reviews and just reactions in general. Right here, I want to point this out. Why am I feeling so distant and far? I say it's all fine, but why do I feel so lonely? There are times where you're saying, hey, it's fine, but in reality, it's not fine. And then this line that really linked it up. I just want to be alone. No, I don't want to be alone. Oh, how she delivers that line. It was like, it's so good. But it's so true, you know, at the end of the day, you don't want to be alone, okay? There's moments it's like, I need to escape from all this hecticness and stress and everything going around in my life, and it just seems like everyone's like passing by, and like it's just hard to manage everything that's going on in those moments of times of struggles. Trust me, I've been there. I could say this from experience, growing up in life, especially in high school, but also in post-secondary, like at the time managing post-secondary earlier this year and last year, and balancing that out with YouTube and life things going on in my life, especially now these days, the pandemic and everything. It's hard. And everyone has their moments, their lowest of lows, highest of highs. And then this line here, the night's long once more. So long, it's gone like a dream. Oh my goodness. Lost my sanity. Yeah. I love that line there. That once the night is done, I'll rise again, high and upright. There's gonna be a tomorrow. You gotta keep looking for it tomorrow. Take it a day at a day. You know, 1 hour at a time. You feel me? It's just. But I really love how this song not only has this piano work, there's also that lovely guitar work, and then these string instruments. Oh, these strings just connect it so well. But I just love the moment, seeing all the members having so much fun, enjoying themselves. Added in the drums here.
I can hear your voice. 깊은 침묵에 져.
Filing the strings. How they bring it together here.
저 멀리 멀리 어떻게 손에 닿지 않아도 still with me. You're still with me. Still with me.
Standing off the piano. What a beautiful ending to the song and the special music video here. What can I say, guys? There's songs like that, fan songs like that, like even though you've only been like, you know, in a brief moment of time as a fan or not even in the fandom, that hit you so hard emotionally, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's just continue into the next track. I believe it's the English versions of the B-sides we've checked out already, but let's just go do that now. So I brought it up here as well, the music video for the English version of Bewitched. Now, yeah, I thought might as well, you know, there's no way I'm gonna do this later. I gotta do this all in one go, but I can't even imagine how the English version of Bewitched is gonna happen. Like the same team, but also we have Jasmine in the works for the English version of Bewitched, and of course Moonlight. But yeah, got the English captions on and all to clearly see the English lines as well. So let's go. Whoa. So far from what I'm seeing, the production for this music video is wicked. Oh, that editing work upon the zoom is so good. Night is long. Hella. Oh, so good. The Sua. And of course, that translates so well with the swallowed. Oh, that explanation. The choreo for this, though, works so well. The details in it, too. And their expressions while doing this is incredible. Satyo. Temptation. On my wings. Addicted. Woo. Is that rhythm guitar? This is what I'm saying with the zooms and the filming, you know, and the editing, the effects. Really dig their black and red outfits though. And the butterfly added in the editing. This is the fight me. The ring. These lines truly work though. Touch, yeah. The props too with the blindfolds. The subtle movements too in the choreography. And assumingly what is like that sort of in the choreo resembling the butterfly or whatnot. That is cool. That is cool, guys. Like, I think it's... Actually, let's start from the beginning here. And then go through it and break it down. But all in all, this is what I'm saying. The right amount of syllables, whether it's the same people or you get someone into play to really fiddle and see if this translates properly. Even if it translates well, the syllables could be way too much for the lines or way too little. You know what I'm saying, sounding wise. But also, sometimes you gotta switch out those lines completely, like or some of those lines, or those words in those lines. But just right from the start, not only captivating us right away, like vocally, but choreo-wise. Look at the stairs. Really love these red outfits. Like, everything works so well in this. They really know how to throw in a performance. And how all these movements work so well with the pacing of this song, the tempo of this song. This too. Dun, 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 dun. The strings. Showing briefly that butterfly, of course. And that smooth transition there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. It was a great transition in this verse too. But I love this like platform that they set up them with their black outfits. You know what I'm saying? And performing it. Right amount of syllables, like I said. Build up. That's so cool. Go back, go back, go back. That's what I wanted to see right here. Just the editing with this. That was good. The timing of this was on point. The way that they work this platform, like, you know, how they utilize it as a stage, like, every bit of space is utilized. Sock touch. This is so cool. There's no way I'm mistaken. I'm looking at green now. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. They have the green out. Is it the lighting? No, it is green. That's cool. There's no way it's that lighting or that color correcting. The go close. Yeah. Completely I can't believe I just realized that, guys. How do they dress these scenes? You know, the lighting, the fire, the flames, but most importantly, the filming and editing was more than well done, and really truly set up all of the members in PIXY so well. But let's just get into the next track now. Guys, I can't believe my eyes. Like, seriously, whether it's a music video, performance, PIXY has it all for all of their songs. And now a lyric video for the English version of Moonlight. So obviously I brought it up here. Let's just dive into it right away. Unbelievable. I need to familiarize myself with this group way more, because I'm loving what I'm hearing, loving what I'm seeing throughout this album review. Seriously. Let's see here. Oh, this sort of like pixelized digital video game aesthetic is so cool. When the sun comes down. See. Wow, these lines work so well. Let's go deeper instead. That's with the moonlight. Yeah, it works. Let's see how everything else plays out. There's those strings that I love, those disco strings. Yeah, everything works. No complaints on my end. Like, seriously. This really makes me want to hear and see PIXY do synthwave, not gonna lie. Just the overall aesthetic of this lyric video, but also how a retro influence this song is. Wow. Shadows in the night, we don't stop. Love that bass guitar as always, that bass line. But that is so cool, and the Moonlight text at the end there. The overall aesthetic of this lyric video is so good. But what else can I say, guys? Everything works so well. And the fact that PIXY came through, that their label helped them out, and their team came through with an English version, like for the lyric video for the English version of Moonlight is so good. And I just feel like, if anything, from the title track to the B-sides, every single song just feels like so well thought of, you know, and at the same time, all of the tracks, I mean, can be arguably a title track. You could have been put like the fan song as a title track separately, but the fact that they also included that during this era is amazing, guys. This was great. At this point, I'm sold. I'm literally sold to the point where I gotta pick myself up a PIXY album. Hopefully there's PIXY albums out there, because I feel like it's time to be full on send into the fandom with Winxies and all, because this was such a phenomenal experience. Like, was literally an experience watching these music videos, these special music videos, and lyric videos, and witnessing how everything played out, to the vocal layering, the details of the production and composition and arrangement of these songs, thanks to the answer team behind the scenes working with Pixies. Quick shout out to them, and Kevin. Like, I really try to avoid that Twitter work on Twitter by I believe it Kevin, right? Because I didn't do the album review, and now I finally do this. I'm definitely gonna have to check out his Twitter post. But yeah, what can I say, guys? From the intro to their title track, Addicted. But talking about Bewitched, like I said, number one or number two, literally one of my top favorite PIXY tracks out there, PIXY songs out there. Now that I saw the choreo for it, I can't even imagine how the other performances, like the full-on performances, went, aside from the English version of the music video and such. And then we had Moonlight. I love how they took the electro pop route, but put a lot of retro influences upon it, from the disco strings to electronic drums. Still with me for the Winxies, To.Winxys, and all. Got me tearing up, admittedly, got me crying. And it is just such an evergreen, special song. I think those are the best ways, one of the few words, the best ways to put it, that song. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be on the repeat type of song because of that emotional connection and specialness to it. Because I think it made me tear up every single time upon listen. But then the English versions, Bewitched, Moonlight, worked so well. And I'm definitely willing to listen to the instrumentals for both Bewitched and Addicted on my own time, for sure, guys. All in all, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm serious. No wonder why you guys kept telling me, are you gonna do a mini album list? And are you gonna do a review to their album? Because this got me going crazy, as much as I went crazy for Addicted, their title track and music video for it. But to break things down, I would say neck and neck, Addicted, Bewitched, favorite tracks on the album. Then Moonlight tied with Still With Me. I can't necessarily say I love the English version or the original more than the other. I think they're equally good in their own special ways, you feel me? I think the intro sets up the song, the album so well, and it lays it up so well for Addicted. And yeah, looking forward to the future to do more PIXY content on the channel here. For those who stayed into the very end here, keep waiting for something special, please do so. And I can't wait to check out more of the performances, covers, and etc. But as always, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and it warms my heart connecting with fellow Winxies in the comment section down below. Still getting into the fandom and all, please be mindful of that, guys. So if I did any mess ups or hiccups here, please I apologize for that, sorry. And still a little bit under the weather, you guys can't really tell, but in the last couple of videos I have been. But take care as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, and peace.
안녕하세요, 게리슨 디아예요. 태어나서 우리 픽시의 곁으로, 디아 곁으로 와줘서 너무너무 고마워요. 항상 게리슨이 열심히 응원해주는 덕분에 정말 열심히 할 수 있는 것 같아요. 앞으로도 늘 건강하고 우리 좋은 추억 많이 쌓았으면 좋겠어요. 그리고 우리 게리슨이 리액션 영상 해준 거 너무너무 고마워요, 진짜. 그냥 리액션을 해줬다는 것 자체로도 정말 감사한데 보면서 정말 더 열심히 해야겠다라는 마음도 많이 생겼고 정말 힘을 많이 얻은 것 같아요. 우리 게리슨도 항상 건강하고 앞으로 좋은 일들 많았으면 좋겠어요. 게리슨 앞으로도 우리 쭉 같이 행복해요. 고마워요. 사랑해요. 안녕.